everyone, and welcome back. I've got something new to try out. It's called glow ammo, and supposedly it turns your bullets into tracer bullets. Now, you have to be reloading in order to utilize this because it's a little sticker that goes on the base of the bullet, and the only way to do that is if you're reloading the ammunition in the first place. So it's not like you're going to go out and buy a box of ammunition and this glow ammo stuff and turn your bullets into tracers. Now, they make it in two different sizes from what I can tell. 9mm and 45 ACP. I went ahead and bought the 9mm because I'm going to shoot it in 38 special and 9mm as well. I bought the big kit, which is 255 rounds. So this will treat 255 bullets. And it's fairly simple. Just came in a box, a couple of pieces of paper with some guidelines to go by, and then some bubble wrap with these little sheets and these little pink stickers. And supposedly this is 255 of these little things. So basically you just peel these off and put them on the base of your bullets. So I'm going to reload some 38 special bullets, some 9mm bullets, and some 357 Magnum bullets. But I'll probably load these as a 38 special as well and shoot these in my cowboy gun. It might be kind of neat varmint hunting. Maybe post some of those videos on my hunting channel, Texas Native 00. So if you're into that stuff, check it out. I'll post something on the Facebook page if I actually do use those to hunt varmints with. But anyways, you know, it would be a good test of the glow ammo and see how it works. I'm very interested to see what the range is on these things. You know, on their website, they don't really tell you too much about it. They do. They show a bunch of video footage, but it's all being shot really close up. So I'm kind of curious how long these little adhesive, you know, little patches they burn for. I can't see them burning that long. But anyways, let's load some of these up and see how they do. Some really strong adhesive, which is probably a pretty good thing. These things are real stiff, stiffer than I thought they would be. So that was a fairly flat base on those. They're kind of rounded, almost like a little boat tail, if you will. And the sticker does stick beyond that just a little bit. It'd be interesting to see how they load in the press. Let's try 38 special. Actually, this is a 38 super bullet. I just had a bunch of extra ones, and I'll shoot them in the 38 special or the 357 Magnum. Kind of the same effect. Not quite as boat-tailed, if you will, as the Hornady. And then we'll try some of the 9mm. These are actually a little concave on the bottom. So let's check that out and see how that reacts. Not too bad. Okay, so my initial testing on the glow ammo didn't turn out like I was hoping. As you know, I chose the Hornady FTX bullets here because I was strictly going to use this for hunting, and I thought a tracer bullet would be pretty cool. And I'm using a 357 Magnum cowboy gun to hunt with, and so these FTX bullets are safe to use in a tube-fed gun, so this is my choice on the bullet here. And basically the Hornady load data did not include loading with Bullseye, and Bullseye is the powder that glow ammo recommends, and I assume it's because it's a fast burning powder. It's going to provide a large flash because this cold tracer technology that they're using doesn't ignite like a typical tracer does. In fact, it just kind of hits it with a flash of light and makes it glow for a second or so before it burns out, if you will, which is not really burning out. But anyways, my first run did not work very well at all. In fact, I couldn't get any of these to trace with the powder I was using. So I went back, did a little bit more reading, and tried some Winchester 231, and that seemed to light fairly consistently. I'd say I'm probably about 50% using Winchester 231. And so then I went out and scored some Bullseye, and I probably got about 75% of my rounds to load, or to ignite with the Bullseye powder, which is what they recommend. And I was shooting at about 100 yards, and I could get, I think these things will stay lit for 75 yards, maybe 100 at the most, and you're going to be pushing it, I think, at 100. But me and my son went out and we shot in the dark using the cowboy gun. He shot some, I shot some. I'll roll some footage in here in a minute.
It light up.
Went right over the top, didn't it?
Right when it shot, it lit up.
Hold the camera nice and steady. Here we go. Ready? I got my cameraman working hard tonight. All right, ready? Hey, I hit it. Did you see it light up?
It lit up.
All right.
It lit up twice in a row.
All right, here goes number 3. Ready? Did I hit it?
Yeah.
Did it light up that time?
I wasn't watching.
Whoa, you gotta watch. But we were able to get some of them to trace. Well, most of them to trace. Like I said, about 75% of them. They're very difficult to see. They're not as bright as you would think. If you've ever shot tracers before, these are definitely not as bright as a tracer. So sometimes the shooter, I had a hard time seeing it being the shooter. But I tried some 115 grain Montana Golds with the Bullseye, and they seemed to be fine. I tried some 151 berries with some Bullseye powder, and they did okay. Like I said, about 75% yield is what I'm getting. So it's not every shot is working for me. But these boxes of the 255 count for the little patches, you know, they're about $50 a piece. So if you divide that, it's coming to about 20 cents a round. So 20 cents a round to get a tracer is probably a pretty good deal. I'd feel a little bit more comfortable if they were tracing every shot, but I couldn't get the consistency that I would like. But I'm still going to use them anyway because I think it'll be really cool, especially if you're videotaping, because I'm going to videotape some hunts and get those in there. It's a cold tracer technology is what they call it. And Military Arms Channel did a really good review on this stuff, and that I was actually pretty amazed. I didn't realize that it lit up the way it did. So I'm going to turn the lights off here and hit it with my flashlight, and you can kind of see it glowing right now in the dark. And so I'll hit it with a flashlight here in the middle, so you can definitely see how that stuff lights up. So this is, you know, without speaking to anybody at the company itself, I'm assuming that's why you want a fast burning powder, something that creates a big ball of fire. But this is it. I mean, it's so there's the glow ammo. Well, thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more competition shooting and gun reviews. Thanks.